Well, this is especially true for those below the age of 10, as keeping them engaged often requires one-on-one contact. Well, another major challenge the transition to virtual learning has presented is keeping students stimulated. Well, we have a caller now, Mr. Ajay, content writer. Well, Ajay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Am I audible to you, Ajay?
Yes, you are audible.
Well, yes, Ajay, I would like to ask you, are online classes stressful, and how is online school affecting mental health of the students?
Yes. Before we jump to this question, I just had a point to make with regard to the importance of online education during this time.
Right.
Even in the latest national education policy, we have seen how the central government has underscored the importance for online education. That said, change is inevitable and there is inherent resistance to change. So in these times, as children and as well as educators and teachers, there is some friction when it comes to adopting to this new form of education. Yes, when there is new change introduced, there is going to be stress. But then how we cope and how the students cope with this is something very important. Uh, I think that answers the question.
Yes, Ajay.
Yes.
Well, Ajay, what kind of mental impact or pressure does online classes build among the students, teachers, as well as the students and teachers, and also parents?
Yeah, yeah. Essentially, I am one who is assisting my mother, who is a teacher, with regard to setting up of Zoom calls and other online meeting platforms, so that the education is seamless between the teacher and the student. My mother works as a teacher, and I am a content writer, so I assist my mother with her class and online education.
Right.
So, what is important here is to know that when this online education is introduced, it causes a lot of imbalance.
Right.
Imbalance for the student as well as the teacher. The basic going to a school and experiencing the classroom is
Right.
now totally shifted to the virtual space. That being the case, teacher and student interaction has reduced to a lot of extent, and it directly impacts the learning abilities. If you see, in our context of Indian education, there is a severe deficit of student to teacher ratio. There are less teachers when compared to more students. So
Right.
that what happens in that case is the student is losing that one-to-one attention. Yes, of course, the teacher is speaking over the video, but then where oftentimes it happens that the feedback mechanism is not on point. The way the student experiences or maybe wants to clarify doubts are missing somewhere.
Right.
And there is also this aspect wherein too much homework is given to the student. Uh, that also kind of like burdens the student's mind and mental health with regard to coping up with classes. For the teachers as well, this is something that is very new. You're talking about a generation that has learned uh, teaching in a conventional way, and versus a generation that is adapted to learning online or through this technological forms. I'm talking about the students in this case. So, bridging these two aspects is something that is still ongoing and that are inherent with challenges.
Right. Also, Ajay, what kind of daily regular students and teachers need to, adopt to get rid of stress due to online classes? Basically, how do we deal with online class tests?
Yeah, see, it's basic. In my opinion, uh, the student must take it one class at a time. So should be the teacher who is teaching from home. And we have to understand this aspect that Zoom or whatever online platforms that are being used right now are not optimized for online education. They are meant for corporate worlds which do virtual meetings. So we need to understand the shortcomings of that. That said, the student must be taking the class one period at a time, and so must be the teacher. Uh, you have to ensure that those basic criteria of keeping the mic on mute, keeping your video open, all those things are adhered to, so that there is proper mechanism wherein the students can see that the child is looking at the class. And also for students who are into this technology, they should realize that there must be very less distractions during the school online education hours. Uh, Maybe they can probably put on their school uniform and sit so that they have that feeling. And also they need to cut off from the daily chores that go on elsewhere in the home. Maybe have a specific room wherein they can sit and make notes while the classes are going on. So it's the same for the teachers. That's in my humble opinion.
Right. Also, Ajay, how does stress affect education of the students? And also, it's been like 3 to 4 months like that, right? It is a stress to teachers, students, as well as the parents also. It's
Right.
a complete scenario, right? Online education. So, what do you have to say on this?
Yeah, yeah. So we initially it was thought that online education would really help integrating the parents' role into facilitating students' learning abilities.
Right.
It is said that in the formative ages of children, uh, parents' role is very important to child's learning abilities. But now in this present scenario, the you're talking about families that are into working, and uh, that aspect kind of like takes out the parents' role in a way, and keeping the child alone, or keeping the child to himself or herself in learning.
Right.
Now there is this imbalance here, if you see very closely. Again, the direct one-to-one connection with regard to parent and I'm sorry, with regard to teacher and student learning is also somewhere missing.
Right.
This entire thing puts up a lot of undue stress on the on a learning mind. There is on one hand a lot of aspects of syllabus to cover, and on the other hand you have to manage these aspects yourself. Somewhere I think there is this gap that causes child to be in a lot of stress. Also for the parents, we're talking about parents who have to fend for the family and also for themselves. In such cases, the parent is only maybe available after 6 o'clock in the evening. By that time, there is again this whole aspect of how the parent must ensure better learning reception, and all those aspects are there. So the stress is inevitable, and it's getting very difficult for all the three people involved here to cope with this.
Right. Also, Ajay, I would like to talk about the students like rural areas. Well, they do not have any sort of electricity or smartphones as such. Like, what do you have to say about this?
Yes, it's a very important and critical aspect for India, especially where we
Yeah.
have a lot of children who are into rural education.
Right.
Also, there is another important aspect that we need to consider, that child labor is a very critical thing in rural India. Even though the constitution says that it must be ensured that education must be compulsory till the age of 15. But then somehow, because of technological, maybe you can say they were not given technology in a good way, or maybe there's this digital divide.
Right.
They are missing out on this aspect of benefiting from the online education.
Right.
Though there are ways, though there are good things that are happening across several families by way of
But it's really difficult for such students who do not have access of internet and smartphones and all. That would be very difficult for them, right?
Yeah, I think that's where there is aspect of community learning has come in, wherein people are setting up televisions or maybe internet-based mobile phones, and community children are coming together, learning, and that must be promoted in a large way. The Gram Panchayat should take it to their responsibility to ensure that there is a mobile connectivity for that particular panchayat where students can come and learn through the online mode.
Right, Ajay. Well, thank you so much, Ajay, for joining us on live.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.